Hi, we'd like to share with you some tips on how to hold classes online. With Zoom, we can give live lectures online, which is facilitated by sharing our computer screen or PowerPoint slides, or have live discussions, video or texting, facilitated by file sharing. Hi, Chris.
It's easy to document your lectures and discussions on Zoom. You can record a Zoom meeting, or parts of it. Video recordings can then be edited and uploaded to a course on Moodle.
Before we can teach on Zoom, teachers need to register for Zoom here. Students and teachers can join an online meeting by clicking on a link in Moodle or a message.
Please remember to remind your students, especially first-time users, to download the Zoom app, which will then allow them to join a Zoom class when a meeting link is clicked.
With me here today are a few colleagues from different faculties. Hi there!
Hi!
Hello!
I'm ready to conduct my classes on Zoom. What can I do with a video conference?
We recommend keeping online lectures short and concise. Consider doing this: 20 to 30 minute video conference session, followed by a 20-minute student activities session, and then we come back for another video conference session where you can respond to students' posts, questions, give feedback to their work, or conduct further discussion or lecturing. Remember, we have different teaching styles and preferences, therefore feel free to try different approaches when you conduct video conference sessions, such as straight-up conversation with students, talking over PowerPoints, talking over images, various documents. By the way, just as interaction in a physical classroom, etiquette on Zoom is also very important. I remember we actually chatted about this just yesterday. Students can raise hands. Yeah, I can see some hands, and then you can put them down. As teachers, we can also click the participant button here, and it brings up all the names, who's here, who's not. We can, let's say, mute all, or unmute all, or you can mute individual people's mic or video. As such, you can see the buttons there. One other thing that both teachers and students can do to maintain a smooth flow of discussion would be the chat function. So if I move this window to the side, I could send message to everyone, or I could send message to a particular person, or I could share file by clicking this button here, and then sharing file with the whole group. So these are good tricks to use when we want to keep the flow, keep the etiquette in the chat room or in the Zoom meeting.
You usually teach in the black box theatre, Catherine. How would you use Zoom for teaching drama in your discipline?
Thanks, Glenn. Textual analysis and theatrical experiment will continue in my Zoom meeting. So before Zoom, students will finish reading the text set for the week and make response posts, raise questions on the Moodle forum. In Zoom meeting part 1, I give feedback based on their posts and questions, and explain using share screen function, difficult bits in the text. I finish part 1 with a graded task to check understanding and learning process. Students will then go away and work on the task on Moodle forum. And in Zoom meeting part 2, we come back to have open discussion and play with selected episodes. Students will then position their device in a way that can capture the full upper body for some limited mock stage action. They can stand up, they can sit down. So it should be fun. How about others? How would you use Zoom when teaching language, Miranda, as it's something very much practice-based?
This semester I'm teaching a grammar and writing class, and there are a lot of times when I need to write on the whiteboard to show my students the sentence structure I want to teach. With Zoom, the replacement of the whiteboard would be the annotation function. This function allows me to write on my shared screen, so I can annotate my PowerPoint the same way I write on the board. So it's good to leave some extra blank space on your PowerPoint so that you can write on it. I know my colleague Alice also has some interesting plan. Alice?
Thanks, Miranda. There's a function in Zoom called breakout room, and this function allows the instructor to put people into smaller groups so that they can have a discussion before reporting back to the class. The instructor can also drop in on any breakout room and hear what the students are talking about. I think this breakout room function can be a way for students to engage with each other in distance learning. Gary, I wonder how health science faculty members would use Zoom in their teaching.
Oh, hi Alice. Good question. I use Zoom to complement my class activities in Moodle. I'll start the class in Moodle with attendance, a PPT with audio, and a quiz. We'll then have a Zoom meeting to discuss the PPT and quiz results. After that, we'll have a class exercise, then meet a second time on Zoom to discuss the exercise. I feel this gives students real-time feedback, and it gives me feedback on teaching effectiveness. Great thing is you can add Zoom as an activity in Moodle, so you can stay in Moodle the entire class. Hey Miguel, what do you do at FST?
Hi Gary, thanks for asking. Well, my first idea on using Zoom is to make students more comfortable and to interact with them. I had already run some meetings with my TAs and some students under my supervision to plan and guide them with the tasks that they have to do during this period of time. For my regular classes, probably do similar as you. I plan to use the PowerPoint, and I can share my screen with them, showing that what I have in my Moodle, for example, like the meetings of the time they have to meet me, then I can have the PowerPoints, everything here, and I can explain them what they can do. Hi Glenn, how about you? I believe FBA has one of the largest students population at UM. How do you plan to use it?
Thanks, Miguel. Yes, we do actually. And actually, many of our faculty have already sent the course notes and supplementary notes in addition, so the students can prepare beforehand. And there are also various feedback points throughout the Zoom lecture, such as short quizzes, reflective thinking, and also case studies and other innovative ways to seek feedback from the students. We're also encouraging a few breaks throughout, particularly for those classes that are maybe for up to 3 hours, so that we believe that the extended period online may mean everybody becoming less engaged. So at the end of next week, I'm going to seek some feedback from the faculty and the students on their experiences on Zoom, and essentially see ways that we can improve this interaction online.
Yeah, I think these are really great ideas for teaching in all different disciplines. But I have one question though. How do we share screen again?
Yeah, screen sharing is an important function for teachers. We can show the desktop or a PowerPoint to our students. I'll show you how. There's a green button at the bottom of the screen. I click it, and then I click on whatever I want to share. For example, my screen or a PowerPoint. If you want to play a video on YouTube, make sure you click Share Computer Sound. When we're finished, we just click the Stop Share button, and then we can see everybody again.
One more question here, Chris. Can I make a recording with Zoom?
Yes, teachers can make a recording. At the bottom of the screen, the teachers will see a button that says Record. When they're finished, they click End Meeting, and the recording will be saved to your computer. Now, you may have to compress it before uploading it to Moodle. More information on the Zoom Support Desk website and the CTLE website.
I'm aware that everybody is very busy. So thank you very much, colleagues, for joining us on this Zoom meeting. Have fun teaching on Zoom. Take care.
Bye.